Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Andy, and today we have the March end of the month reading for the sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Welcome Scorpios, welcome cross watchers, and welcome anyone else who's watching because they're watching. So, we're here. It's chaos. Some of you kind of like the chaotic energy to an extent. You just wish that you had a little bit more freedom during this time. That's fair. We're gonna get into your reading, Scorpio. What are we doing? Oh, we are going to be looking at unexpected energies, so something that is going to be coming up towards the end of the month that you do not see coming, and then we're going to be looking at an area or aspect of your life that Spirit really wants you to focus on. And then a closing message from Spirit as usual. Remember that these are your end of the month readings. They are shorter, and this is intended for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements, okay? So all of those different aspects. It's a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If something doesn't resonate, assume that that message is going to be intended for another viewer, okay? Because you are here for a reason. I always say everything happens for a reason. You're watching this for a reason. And I always channel and put my attention into these videos that you, and everyone that watches my videos will hear at least one message throughout the entirety of the reading that will resonate with them in some way, shape, or form, okay? So I always recommend that you stick around and watch the whole reading, because I really do believe there will be something in here that you will need to hear, whether it's in regards to your specific situation or just some advice that you really just needed to hear. So make sure that you tune in. If you want to check out your other placements because this doesn't resonate, feel free to do that as well. So for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements, towards the end of the month of March, what is coming up that they do not see coming? I feel like you guys are like, I see everything coming. No, you do not. What is the unexpected energy that's coming in for Scorpio towards the end of the month of March? For Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, what do they not see coming? What do they not see coming? Two more. What does Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus not see coming? Some of you guys I feel like might be a little bit nervous or anxious during this part. I'm picking up. What does Scorpio not see coming towards the end of the month of March? What's unexpectedly going to pop up for them? Seven of Pentacles in reverse. What's going to pop up? Queen of Cups. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Next time we get one more card. Okay, two more. So you guys get more cards because something told me. Okay. Scorpios, listen up. So, towards the end of the month of March, what you do not see coming is that I feel like you're discovering that you are feeling a certain type of way about something that one you thought was over, something that you didn't think was stable, and something that you didn't really invest very much time into. So I feel like with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse and the Queen of Cups, I feel like you didn't invest time. What was your main monthly reading about? Finding strength in yourself, disconnecting. Oh, you're disconnected from the ego. Okay, so this is that unexpected realization that comes when we disconnect from the ego. So if you've been doing your work, if you've been following these journeys and the last reading resonated with you for this month of March, this is after that ego's dissolving, or as the ego's dissolving, you're realizing that maybe you didn't put enough effort. Maybe you didn't give as much as you received. Maybe you didn't give at all. Maybe you weren't really present. Maybe you weren't really focused on certain people and you were more focused on others or other situations. I feel like there was a situation in the past that you didn't really pay attention to. You didn't really give very much energy to. You sort of entertained it, but you didn't even really see it as an option, whether it was a person or a thing, anything, okay? You just didn't really take it seriously. And I feel like whatever it was, what's happening towards the end of the month of March, you're actually starting to realize that you actually have some sort of attachment or some sort of love or care or connection towards this person, place, or thing that you didn't really care for in the past. I feel like these aren't new feelings, but it's like it's like you've always felt this way, but you're like finally looking in the mirror and you're finally like, oh my god, like how did I not? It's like it's almost like you didn't realize it. Like you've felt it, and I feel like maybe some of you guys just struggle with like your emotions and with like um, describing the way that you feel. Like if someone's like, how do you feel, and you're feeling like some type of way, but you're like, I don't know how to put it into words. I feel like it's one of those things where you've always felt this way about this person, you've always felt this way about this situation or this thing, but it's only until now that you're like, I think I have love, I think this is love. Like that's what or just like, but, and it doesn't have to be romantic, okay? I'm not saying this is romantic, I'm not saying it's your soulmate or whatever. I mean, it could be a soulmate, but it doesn't have to be romantic. Like, I just feel like you're realizing that you really love and care about someone or something. I'm getting more so it's going to be a person rather than a thing, but whatever. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. I think that unexpectedly you're feeling this type of way about a situation that I think, unfortunately, it either has ended or you just viewed it as something that wouldn't ever work. Like you're like that would. It's almost like you didn't even the reason why this is coming up unexpectedly for you. These feelings and these emotions. You're like, oh my god, I do feel this type of way towards them or it. Is because in the past, yeah, you didn't really give it that much of your attention or energy, but it was because I don't think that you guys saw it as anything viable. You didn't see the person as stable, or you didn't see the situation as stable, or you didn't see that the connection was stable. I feel like you didn't think that there was much that you could gain or benefit from the connection, so you didn't really give it very much attention. And only now, after it's done, or after you've walked away, or after they've walked away, or after it's over, you're realizing that you're realizing what it is that you've been feeling this whole time. And I think it's that you really care about the situation. And you have like a lot of love there. The Page of Wands in reverse. I feel like this could represent itself as guilt, but I feel like and it could be guilt, but I feel like it's regret over not having made different choices, because I feel like there's a lot of heavy emotions tied in the situation. There's a lot of care. There's a lot of like motherly nature. I don't know if your mom has anything to do with this situation, but there's a lot of like motherly love in this situation. And this could be the way that you feel towards this person. Maybe you feel like a protector of them, or vice versa, you felt really protected by them. But there's a very strong motherly energy that's coming through. And I feel like you're either disappointed that you didn't protect them like you should have, or you're disappointed that they didn't protect you like they should have. So this could be something with your mom. This could be a situation with your mom that you're realizing that you do have a lot of love towards your mom. I've recently just did like really major, and I'll cry if I talk about it, but I just recently like started doing really major deep healing with both my parents, and we actually started having conversation, and I just reconnected with my family of having disconnected from them for over a year, which was really hard on me, and that's why I'm getting emotional about it. But and this is only the beginning, it's only the tip of the iceberg to have those conversations, and we'll continue to have those conversations that are very, very, very difficult to have. Like I literally had to tell my mom that I felt abandoned by her, even though she was there, she raised me, I lived with them, but I never felt cared for, even though I had parents, which was something that was really difficult. And then talking about my dad, and my dad admitting all these beautiful things to me about how he apologized to me. My dad apologized to me for not being a good dad, for not being there for me. He without me having to tell them what was wrong, without me having to, he took the step. And anyways, I think I'm rambling because I'm Sagittarius. But yeah, I feel like there's a situation you just didn't put very much energy into, or you feel that way. Maybe you felt abandoned. Maybe you were abandoned by your mom. Maybe she didn't put very much attention into you, and maybe because she didn't think that, I don't know, that there was anything to gain, or she didn't think that she was stable enough, or that she could create a stable home life, and now she's regretting it. And so this could be towards you. Unexpectedly could be coming up. And just because we have the Two of Wands in reverse, look at what she's holding, a phone. I feel like you may be getting a call from this person. If it's your mom may be calling you, trying to reach out to you, trying to connect with you, or vice versa. Again, this could be you feeling this way towards your mom. So you could be reaching out towards your mom, texting her, calling her. But again, this is just talking about decision. A decision is going to be made, and I feel like it specifically has to do with communication, where unexpectedly towards the end of the month, you're going to start to feel this way, or unexpectedly towards the end of the month, the other person you're dealing with, whether it's your mom or not, is going to start to feel this way, and they will reach out to you, and you're going to be like, wait, what? I wasn't expecting them to reach out. They might also not, because again, this is a decision. So I feel like whoever it is, whether it's you or your mom or this other person, whatever it is, I feel like that person is, whoever this is trying to decide, should I reach out to them or should I not? So it doesn't mean that they will, even though this is unexpected energy. The only thing that's unexpected is that someone is starting to feel a certain type of way. I feel like it's you, that you're feeling this way, and maybe now you're faced with a decision where you're like, should I reach out or should I not? And vice versa equally, this could be happening towards you, and someone might unexpectedly reach out to you, and you're like, whoa, I did not expect it. And I'm just gonna bring up because when my dad actually came to visit me in person, and it was super unexpected. I didn't know he was coming. He literally just showed up on my doorstep and knocked on my door. So it could be something like that, where someone just kind of rushes in because they feel a certain way and they need to express it, and they make the decision because they can choose. We always have a choice. You can choose not to, or you can choose to at least try. So I feel like you're choosing to at least try, or someone is choosing to at least try. They don't know if they're going to succeed. They don't know if they're going to be rejected. You don't know if you're going to be rejected or if you're going to succeed, but I feel like you're wanting to at least try, or that's the side that I feel like you guys are leaning more towards. And that could be something that right now you're like, heck no, I would never do this, but maybe towards the end of the month when you have this realization, if you haven't already, you're going to be like, yes, I think I should at least try. We're going to take a look at where Spirit wants you to focus. And what do I want to use for this? We'll use Sesurabuto. Okay, so for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements, where or what aspect or area of Scorpio's life needs their focus, needs their attention right now? Where does Scorpio need to be focusing? Where do they need to be looking and paying attention to? And putting energy towards, what is it? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Where do they need to be putting their attention? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Where does the focus need to be? Queen of Pentacles in reverse, 7 of Swords in reverse. I feel like reclaiming your power, taking back what's yours. Yeah, reclaiming your power, taking back what's yours. 6 of Cups, for sure. Queen of Pentacles in reverse, 7 of Swords in reverse, and 6 of Cups in the upright. I feel like you really need to focus on the self. Queen of Pentacles, earth energy, motherly energy. Again, that could be as well. You could be needing to focus on your mom as well, giving her some more attention and energy on healing that situation. If this is in regards to a motherly connection, I feel like you felt abandoned or rejected, or abandoned keeps coming up. I feel like you felt abandoned by your mom. And there needs to be a lot of healing that takes place towards your mom. I feel like a lot of forgiveness. You need to forgive her. You need to forgive whatever it was that was done. If this isn't a relationship with your mom, this has to do with your feminine side, your feminine energy, really forgiving. I mean, ultimately, it's about forgiving yourself. Forgiving yourself, I feel like, for allowing people to take from you. And also forgiving yourself for becoming a taker. Because, I'm sorry to say, but I feel like a lot of you guys have been either rejected or abandoned a lot in your life, and because of that you became a taker. You're like, all right, well, if everyone's gonna take from me, if everyone's gonna leave me and rob me of my energy, my love, I'm gonna do that too. So I feel like you, because of what other people did to you, you became a taker, kind of subconsciously, and you started to take from other people as well. But again, I feel like a lot of you guys, you've been taken advantage of a lot. A lot of people have taken your time, your energy, your attention, your affection, your love. People have taken, again, have abandoned you even too as well. So you really need to heal your feminine side. Your feminine energy needs a lot of healing. If you're into Reiki or anything like that, I recommend going to see a Reiki master, Reiki grandmaster. Whoa, my voice sounded really strange, like it was echoing for a second. Kind of strange. Okay, it was like I could hear an echo in my own ear of my own voice. That was kind of strange. Okay, yeah, that would be really good. And going to them and talking to them specifically about your feminine energy, creation energy. If you guys are not very creative people, or if you are and you've been having a lot of creative blocks, that's why. We're gonna get a little explicit, but if you have been masturbating a lot, don't cut that back, because you're wasting a lot of your life energy. Or if you've been just having a lot of mindless sex, or you've been having a lot of sex, careful with that, because you're releasing a lot of creation energy, which is life energy, and that could actually be something that makes you very, very weak physically. Yeah, I just feel like it's finally time. Spirit wants you to focus on reclaiming all that, reclaiming your life, reclaiming your power, reclaiming your energy, your vitality, reclaiming whatever has been stolen from you, reclaiming your feminine energy, your emotional side. And Six of Cups, this is just past energy. Like, look at the flowers, how they're growing from their body. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Annihilation, but this reminds me of that movie. If you want to go watch it, I feel like you guys would actually like that. Yeah, it's just, it's finally, it's getting back to your roots, and it's getting back in touch with who you truly are, and getting back in touch with your own power and your own energy, and healing your divine feminine side, because we all have feminine, masculine energy. This is you needing to heal your feminine energy. And I feel like if there is issues or disconnect with your mom, part of in healing that feminine energy would actually be, again, forgiving your mother and reconnecting if there is anything like that of the sort. All right, we're gonna get a closing message from Spirit. I feel like for you guys, I always do the same damn thing, but I'm gonna pull one from the Romance Angels, which we're just gonna take a look at this as love, but also because I feel like some of you guys may have been dealing with a romantic situation. Maybe. If not, it has to do with love. So we're just gonna take this as a love aspect. And then I'll pull one from another deck as well for those of us that are not dealing with that. But something, I feel like for you guys, something always tells me to pull a card from this deck. And yes, this is called the Romance Angels, but I really use it more as just a general love deck. Past life relationship. Yeah, there is definitely past energy here with the Six of Cups. So you could be getting in touch with someone from the past that maybe you felt rejected by or abandoned by, or maybe you rejected, maybe you abandoned them and you're wanting to get in touch with them, or vice versa, they're wanting to get in touch with you. Past life relationship, you have known each other before. So if take this as a sign, Scorpio, if you guys have been wondering about a connection or about a certain person from the past that maybe abandoned you, or etc., or vice versa, you did to them, and you've been wondering because maybe you did leave them because you didn't really give them that much energy, or that you didn't really give them the time of day, you didn't see them as an option, and then now you're unexpectedly realizing you have feelings for them. Queen of Cups, you have a lot of love for them, and now you're wondering if they were a soulmate or some type of divine connection. So take it as a sign that you have a past life with this person, or you've lived a past life with this person, and that's why you feel such a strong connection, because I feel like you feel a very strong energetic connection with this person, almost like it's impossible, but not impossible, but almost like it's very difficult to let go. And especially now more so than ever, because you've realized how you finally realized how you feel about this person. And then now, if you've been wondering why it's hard to let go and why you feel so strongly towards them, it is because this is a past life connection. It transcends beyond this lifetime. Okay, closing message from Spirit. From the Spirit guides that watch, guide over, and advise Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. What is the message from the guides? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, what is the message? What does Scorpio need to know? Okay. Someone just said you're using the wrong deck, so we will switch. Whoops, I'm sorry. Okay, new deck. I think that this is what they want to pull from. So for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements, Towards the end of the month of March, what is the message that you would like to relay to Scorpio? To whoever is watching this video, what is the message for them? Wow. Sacred journey. There's definitely a lot of love here. There's definitely a lot of growth and love. Sacred journey, life cycles, family, and transformation. So right now, you may be enduring like kind of a hard time. I feel like you've been dealing with a lot of heavy emotions, a lot of maybe really deep, heavy conversations and healing energy. And healing is not a pretty thing. That's the thing. I feel like you are maybe undergoing a healing process, but it's heavy and it's dark and it's deep and it's hard and it's difficult, but it's ultimately for your own good. And I feel like a lot of you guys could be healing family issues, family like generational issues, like karma. You're gonna be the one to end it. You're gonna be the one to clear it for your family. And it's part of your purpose. I feel like you guys have a very big purpose in this life. A lot of it has to do with, who was it that got this as well? I want to say it was maybe Leo's. I'm not 100% sure. Another one of the signs for their end of the month. I talked about that I think it could have been Virgos as well, but I'm not 100%, I can't remember, but I'm getting the same feeling where you guys have a very important journey in this lifetime where you're seeking enlightenment in the terms of you're seeking for that eternal unconditional love, whether you want it from another person or you just want to figure out how to give it, how to love unconditionally. That's one of the big reasons why you're here, is to learn how to love unconditionally, how to give and how to receive unconditional love with no bounds, no restriction, no control, no limits, just unyielding, free, open love, and spread that message of unconditional love, because I feel like it was something that you were really neglected of, and it's something that you really want to be able to have for yourself and to be able to give to others. The number at the top is 22, so 222, 22, or just 2 could be really, really significant for you during the end of the month of March. But yeah, you're definitely, Spirit wants to just let you know you're on your sacred journey, you're growing, and there's all these different cycles that we go through, on the way towards the enlightenment, on the way towards the key purpose of our journey, which for you guys I feel like is just, and maybe for all of us, it's really just discovering unconditional love, on how to love unconditionally, because it is hard when we have the ego and when we want to control and when we want to limit and when we want to say no, and these things that real unconditional love doesn't know, because real unconditional love knows no bounds, knows no limits, knows no fears, knows no walls. It doesn't say, unconditional love is not stubborn. It doesn't say, I'm not going to talk to them because I'm not going to. I'm not going to reach out because I don't want to. I'm too scared. I'm too this. No, unconditional love is unconditional love. And I just saw this like a couple hours ago where someone's saying, why is love not enough? Right? Why is love not enough? Ask yourselves that. Why is the love not enough for you to reach out, for them to reach out, for you to apologize, for you to make amends, for you to reconnect, for you to forgive, for you to learn? Why is love not enough? And I heard a really loud ringing in my right ear that is confirmation. Yes, yes, yes. Why isn't it enough? Ask yourself, why was love not enough for you? Why is love not enough for you, Scorpio? What more do you want? Because maybe what you're seeking is control. Maybe what you're seeking is someone to treat you in a certain way, which is control. If someone just wants to love you unconditionally, let them. Because I think you realize that things come and go. Ask yourself, why was love not enough for you, Scorpio? Alrighty guys, that was your reading. I hope that it resonated with you, and I hope that it helps you in any way, shape, or form. If you want to book a personal reading with me to get accurate messages for your specific situation, you can email me, and that's in the description box down below. Comment in the comment down below to let me know how the reading resonated with you, because I'm always really excited to read your guys' comments. Share my channel with any of your friends, family, loved ones. I know right now when we're on this like quarantine phase of life right now, People are bored at home watching Netflix and are just looking for things to watch, so send them on over to my channel. I love reading for skeptics, so even if people are not really interested in tarot, send them over anyways. I think that is it. I love you guys. Please take care of yourselves. Please, 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 really, from the bottom of my heart, please take care of yourself. Please. I love you. I think that's it. Bye-bye.